What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shane Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. Guys, I want to talk about, working in the workplace with different types of people. Different genders of people, different sexual orientations of people. It was not so much of a problem when I was in the workforce, because obviously you had people in the LGBT community that worked with you, and usually you never have any problem. They worked and you said hello or you didn't say anything at all, and they go about their business, you go about yours. Okay, but when you're an entrepreneur, like someone like Tyga, and you're in the entertainment business, sometimes you do things for people regardless of their sexuality, because in entertainment, it's widely understood that you have people that are heterosexual, people that are homosexual, people that are transgender, and Tyga is facing somewhat of a problem here because there is a transgender social media star by the name of Nikita Dragun, and Nikita released a music video called Dick. Okay, now that's a very interesting video, but obviously that's the name of the, I've never watched it, don't intend to, but in this particular video there were screenshots of direct messages in text from several straight men. Okay, and what this is supposed to I guess reveal is that heterosexual men who are straight acting actually don't mind dealing with the other side of the coin, which is dealing with those people who affiliate themselves with the LGBT lifestyle. Okay. Now, Tyga put up a DM that says "text me," followed by a phone number hidden by the word "dick." Okay, and Tyga is very furious about this because he says, "Date music. My company shot and directed a music video for her a while back that never dropped. Not sure why she added my likeness to this." Okay? And you see it there on the screen. But, this is, Tyga's baby mama also said the same thing, that he liked trans women, which is what Blac Chyna said. I did a video on that. But what I want to talk to you guys about is, men that were trying to do business, let's say in the entertainment world or personal world, and the person is, homosexual, and you want to DM that person, what if the person is, I'm not saying this usually happens, I never heard of it, but let's just say, for example, that person comes out and says, well, you were trying to talk to me. And we've never thought about that in this society because we never had to worry about it. But now, with LGBT and transgender people being as a part of society as anybody else, you have transgender people in medical school that are research scientists, that are, engineers. And then obviously they're in business too, right? And many of them are doing well for themselves in the business. And so if you as a heterosexual person, you don't really care when you're doing business because all you see is green. That's what people all can agree on all across the world. Every economy, just like the dope game back in the 80s and 90s, everybody was in the business. It was, people that were Nigerian in the business. You had people that were Hispanic in the business, people of European Jewish origin in the business, African Americans were in the business. Everybody was in the business of drugs. Okay, Italians, everybody was. And then if you could do deals, and if you had money, people want to talk to you. No different in the same thing as hip hop. You have the Jews in the business, you have the blacks in the business, you have the whites in the business. Africa, you got the Nigerians and Afro beats in the business. Everybody's in the business, and any business that makes money, people are going to be in it. And people don't give a damn about your sexuality. But if you're a company like Tyga has, and you want to do something with them, you don't care about the fact that, oh, okay, this person's transgender. You care about the fact that, hey, I'm trying to make some money. And it's widely understood that people in entertainment, people sleep with, there are threesomes going on. There's IG models going on. There's homosexuality going on. It's what happens. All right. So Tyga's probably a little bit more red pill than the normal person. But the fact that he is messaging this person, it shows that, hey, you're just not, because when women expose text messages and trying to make it seem like it's something that it's not, but you're not really sure of someone in the LGBT community doing that. And then if you come out and try to say, well, this person did this and this person did that, it's like, well, are you coming at the LGBT community in a bad way? Because it makes it hard for you to defend yourself. It's like, oh, well, so what do you mean you didn't try to shoot your shot at the transgender? You don't like transgenders? Why don't you like transgenders? Because that's where the conversation is going to go in the next few years, in my opinion. Like, what do you mean that you don't want to date transgenders? That's what I think is going. But at the same time, I think what needs to happen is that as far as a lot of men in professional spaces where you're dealing with, women, you're dealing with men, you're dealing with whoever else, you got to be careful who you're trying to talk to directly. If Tyga wants to do stuff with women professionally, if Tyga wants to do stuff with anybody professionally, then your manager needs to talk to them. And you would think that somebody as big as Tyga would understand that. But I keep telling you that athletes are stupid. Like, even me, I'm a small YouTuber. There are certain things that if I was his size, I wouldn't do. Like, I would have my manager contact said person. Like, you talk to my manager, you can't get directly to me, and then my manager will tell me what the terms and conditions are of what business is supposed to happen or what's supposed to take place. And then from there, we'll handle it. But I'm not going to put myself in a situation where I can be directly talking to somebody and somebody can go and doctor a screenshot and then I got to come out and defend myself. Because what the person is doing is pretty much damaging Tyga's brand. And if it's true that Tyga is saying that, he's not into transgenders and it was taken out of context, well, then can he sue? I mean, what's the process of that? Because even though she's showing a doctor screenshot, it's not showing that, oh, well, he's trying to get at her or Nikita, but it's showing the way that that Nikita knew that it was going to happen is that people felt that it was going to be taken out of context. That, hey, here is Tyga trying to get with transgenders, which would then hurt his brand in hip hop, not because the lady's transgender or the person's transgender. It's just that he came out as a straight man who doesn't deal in that lifestyle. So then if it comes out that he is really transgender, it looks bad on him. But guys gotta really watch who you talk to. Like women in DMs, I never really message them that, about business or anything like that. Never. If it's about money going, never. I don't want nobody to be able to come out and say, oh, well, I got the situation and this person did this so I can expose them. Sorry, in my opinion, it ain't gonna happen. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. I really appreciate you for all that you do. Subscribe at the bell. Check out the first comment pinned to the top. And as you know, the buffoonery remains at an all-time high.